Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Developing Dallas. So, to start off with this episode, I actually sold Ezekiel Elliott just because there's so many running backs for the Cowboys that we can get in that are high rated. I'm going to give Darren McFadden a go this episode, and if you've got sort of those high rated running backs, or you haven't got a high rated running back actually, the running back market at the moment is everything is so cheap. As you can see here, Darren McFadden, Emmitt Smith, they're all below 100k, and they're all phenomenal running backs. I mean, most of them are about 50k at the moment because of the Journey 5. You get a free 99 running back when you complete it. But that's made a lot of players a lot more affordable. So we should be able to get a few more people into the series a lot sooner than I thought we could. I mean, we can pretty much afford that Ultimate Legend Emmitt Smith now. Once we've used this McFadden for a game or two, we'll probably get him into the club. But I'm not just going to put Darren McFadden in this episode. I'm going to put someone else in the team as well. And we've got a wide receiver that we can put in. Pretty high rated one. We've got Michael Irvin, which a few of you have said you want me to put into the team. So I'll throw him in for this game. And we've pretty much got our best wide receiver core that we can get now, with Williams, Irvin and Dez Bryant in there. 96 plus rated receiver core for a one team road to glory is unbelievable. I mean, for the Lions, when I did develop in Detroit, we had pretty much Calvin Johnson was the only threat we had, with Golden Tate coming up every now and again. But all these three players are absolutely phenomenal, and we've got an insane running back just to make it even better with Darren McFadden? Yeah, Darren McFadden in there. But I mean, that just gives us so many more options, so many more plays that we can potentially do on offense, especially with that full elite O-line in there as well, with Jason Witten, who's pretty damn good at blocking as well. We can put him in there. But I'm just changing the team around a little bit now, putting a few players in here and there to upgrade the teams overall just that little bit more. We're 92 overall now, which is pretty damn good. But, you know, we've still got a few positions that we can actually upgrade. And I'll be doing that in episodes to come. But if you guys have enjoyed the video up to this point, smash a like on the like button. Let's try and get 15 likes. Comment down below who you want me to put into the series next episode. As you can see on the checklist there are the players that we have potentially available. And also, if you go back a little bit in the video to the item binder, you'll see who I have in the club, who I can just slot straight in next episode. And also, subscribe if you're new. And just a little shout out here, my channel art, if you've noticed, has actually changed. We've got a really, really good channel art in now. If you guys just hover over sort of my channel name, or go to my channel actually, you'll see the channel art on there. The sort of the background display picture is absolutely incredible. And that was done by a guy called It's J Weiser. So I'll leave his link in the description. If you want any graphic design work done, he's absolutely phenomenal. And he actually did this banner for me, and I know you guys will agree, it looks absolutely insane. But anyway, enough of that. I will jump into a game now as per usual, so I will see you guys there. So jumping into a game here, annoyingly, I actually did a game before this, and it was an absolutely insane game. I got an amazing kick return, but the footage corrupted, so I had to jump into another game, and this is the game that came of that today. So it's going to be very heavily edited, this one. There's going to be a lot of plays coming in because it was a pretty good game for me, to be honest. Not going to lie, I played reasonably well in this game. My user in wasn't fantastic, but on the whole, I called the right plays most of the time, and we managed to take advantage of everything that we could. But I knew over the middle was open there, and I just couldn't get there. I knew he was going to get it. I knew it was obvious that it was open over the middle there, but fair play to him for making the right read. And it's pretty weird for me to actually play against the Lions as the Cowboys, because obviously I'm a Lions fan. I'm usually playing as the Lions, sort of whenever I'm not doing this series, I'm playing as the Lions. And you very rarely come up against anyone else who actually uses the Lions. So very strange one for me. But this guy, you know, he's driving upfield. He hasn't made one bad play yet in the game, except that one there, which was brilliantly read by DeMarcus Ware there. And he just managed to get a much needed sack. So it forces him to 4th and 13. He calls hurry up. I mean, I didn't see anything that was blindly open there because he didn't have time for it to be open. But we get a sack. We managed to pretty much get nearly to midfield, and we'll just go there. We'll get McFadden involved early on. Doesn't get the best start in the game, but I mean, I really wish I got the highlights from the previous game because he had an absolute blinder in that game. But he seemed to lock up the run pretty well that play, so I'm going to go to a pass, just, mix it up. And since the run didn't work that play, wide open over the middle there is Michael Irvin. Absolutely insane wide receiver, Michael Irvin. I mean, he's so cheap at the moment. If you haven't used him, definitely go and give him a go because I know not everyone has insanely high budgets. I mean, I'm one of those people. But he's really cheap and he is absolutely phenomenal. Like you can see, the route running is absolutely perfect by him. And he pulls 2 people, potentially 3, totally out of position there because this guy used totally the wrong route. Left Witten wide open over the middle. And we might as well just keep going with the same play if it's working on this hurry up. I mean, I'll go to a different route when needed, but I'm going to roll out with Romo here. And this might be the first time all series I've actually managed to pick up a first down rolling out with Romo. So, little personal achievement there for me because I never roll out with Romo just because of how slow he is and how prone to injury he is. Because if he's getting hit, he's going to fumble and he's going to get injured because that's just the way Tony Romo is. But we make pretty bad read throwing into the corner there. I think it would have worked if Dez didn't get blocked off. But we're going to go to McFadden, hopefully get him a first touchdown. Nice easy toss play, brilliant blocks from the whole team. That's another thing that having Michael Irvin in the team does. I mean, Dez Bryant, Michael Irvin and Williams are all phenomenal in the run block department. I think they've all got around the 70s in run block and they're all really strong. So it really helps running the rock in the game is really easy because of that. But this guy, he's made a pretty good read there. I mean, I should be using a lot better than that. He shouldn't have managed to get a first down whatsoever there. But I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't roll out because he was rolling out reasonable amount in this game. And when he was picking up 20, 30 yards with every rollout. Like you'll see here, he's got Tyrod Taylor. I think he had I'm not sure what the highest rated Tyrod Taylor is. Maybe high 90s, but he had the higher rated one rather than the 90 rated one. Because obviously our team overall is going up. We're facing a lot better players. And that Tyrod Taylor card is absolutely phenomenal. But we managed to stop this guy a little bit here. 2nd and 5. We didn't give him any easy yards. We got the screen play. We managed to read that perfectly. I think he actually lost 1 yard on that play, which is brilliant for us. So 3rd and 6. All we need to do is just get a stop on this play. Put him out of his rhythm. And we're just going to go full coverage. He's going to bomb it deep. And luckily overthrows it by a few yards because he had me burnt there. So it's pretty lucky for me that the throw was just totally overthrown. But I knew he wasn't going to run it here because he didn't really like running it that much, this guy. And so I just pulled one of the linemen off, just locked up over the middle. He tried to peel out and Sean Lee manages to get a really good sack in there. So I'm going to go with the crossing route there. Trying to abuse Michael Irvin as much as possible since he's new for this episode. And I'm sure you guys want to see a little bit of gameplay with Michael Irvin actually catching the ball and getting involved in the game. And so far, I don't think he's dropped a catch that I've thrown his way. But as you can see, I went max protect that play. I knew one of the big guys was going to be open, either Dez or Williams. And wide open over the middle there was Williams. And he's only got 1 deep safety in this game. And as you can see, Dez Bryant in a one-on-one. You're going to lob it up to him and he is going to come down with it pretty much 90% of the time. So I'm just going to abuse the old legend Dez Bryant while I can because I'm absolutely loving him in this series. But this guy's down 2 scores and from what I remember, I think we get ball at half. And he's just going to try and lob it up over the middle. And we've got Barry Church there making an absolutely insane pick to give us the win because this guy had enough at this point. And we've got a little bit of hate down the mic every now and again, but besides that, fair play to this guy for sticking around for the amount of time he did. I mean, I needed to get a little bit of gameplay after the last game, and I was pretty pissed off that one actually didn't manage to record properly because the footage corrupted. But if you guys have enjoyed the video, smash a like on the like button, comment down below who else you want to see in the series, and also comment a big thanks to Jay Weiser for doing the channel art for me. Absolutely huge. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Developing Dallas.